Welcome to the first tutorial of this series in which you will learn the basics of SOLIDWORKS, how to use SOLIDWORKS professionally, and we will learn some basic tools like making sketches, extruded boss base, extruded cut, fillets, and making shell, and many other things. So let's begin. So here we go. This is the basic user interface of SOLIDWORKS. Here it is written SOLIDWORKS, and this is the version that I am using. This may be different in your case. Okay, so what we have here we have multiple options: file, view, tools, and many other options. Here we can find the settings. Okay, so let's click on this file, and then here we have multiple options: new and open, and here we have previously made projects. Okay, and the exit button is also available. So if you have any previous working project, or if you want to open some already existing uh, project, then you can open it from here. But we are going to select the new options. Now here in this new SolidWorks document, we have three options. So if you want to create a new part, then you will select this part option. If you have multiple parts and you want to combine all the parts together and make an assembly, then you have to select this assembly option. And if you want to create the drawing of some part or some assembly, then you have to select this option. We will explore the assembly and drawing in our upcoming advanced tutorials, but in this tutorial we will be exploring this part. Okay, so click on part and then select OK. Now it will take some time, it depends on the processor. Okay, so what do we have here? Here we can see a ribbon, and here we can see multiple tabs, sheet metal, weldments. Yeah, these tabs may be different in your case, but if you want to, let's say, remove this sheet metal, then how you can do this if you want to customize these tabs? So just right click here, and here we have the option for tabs. Just go in this tabs, and let's say I want to remove this sheet metal, so just click here and it is removed. Now how we can add some tabs? So just click here. I am right just click right click here, and then go to tabs, and here you can find any tab you like. Let's say render tools. Just click here, and here we go. Here we have the render tools. Okay, so that's how you can customize these tabs according to your use. Okay, so here we can see the design tree of SolidWorks. This right here. Here we have the history. Currently we have no history. We have nothing here, so we have no history. So here you can find many options: sensors, annotations, and material. And here we have three planes, and we have origin. This origin cannot be moved. Okay, so what is the use of this material? In SolidWorks, we can assign weight to some parts or assemblies in order to find that maybe exact weight of the parts, and we can do many analysis in SolidWorks, and in that analysis this material specification is the must part. Okay, so just right click here and go to this edit material, And here you can see we have multiple options. SolidWorks material, here we have multiple options: steel, iron, aluminum alloys, and yeah, plastics, rubber, wood. We have many materials. Even you can add your custom material as well. So just expand the steel, and here you can see we have many options for the steel. Okay, so just randomly I am selecting any one, this one. And here you can see the properties: the elastic modulus, Poisson ratio, shear modulus, something we study in mechanical engineering or automotive and mechatronics engineering, and many other branches of engineering. We study these properties. Okay, so uh, just click on apply. I have selected this steel annealed, and this is the grade of the specific material. Just click on apply and then click on close. So here you can see this material has been selected. Okay, for the part, I will create the part and this material will be assigned to that part. Okay, so let's make some sketch. If you want to make some sketch, just do not worry about these planes: front plane, top plane, right plane. Front means if we are watching some part from the front or from the top or from the right side or left side. Okay, so at this stage just don't bother. Okay, click on just this front plane, and here we have options: sketch, show, zoom to selection, and normal to. We are concerned with this sketch, so just click on sketch, and here you can see this plane has become normal to the screen, and this option has been appeared, which means that now we can add some drawing or make some sketch. So let's make here we have multiple options for the drawings: line, circle, spline, and corner rectangle, and many other options. We will explore them in our tutorial. So just expand this rectangle, and here we have corner rectangle, center rectangle, and many other options for the rectangle. Okay, so just select this center rectangle, and here you can see the pen has been appeared, and also this tree has been changed to this rectangle, and here we have many options we will explore. So just click here and expand this by using your mouse, and here you can see the values appeared. X is equal to some value 175.1, y is equal to 144.15. So these are random values, just don't worry about it. Okay, click here, and now you can, if you want to if you do not want this pen option, then you can press the escape button. So I'm pressing the escape button. Okay, and now if I select this line, then here you can see this line in the green box. It is a relation. It is actually a vertical relation. Okay, and if I select this line, and here you can see this horizontal line appears in the green box, it means that this line has a horizontal relation. So what is the meaning of these relations? It means that if I select this line and move it, it will move according to the relation. Or if I want to move this, it will move accordingly. Okay, all right. So here we can see, here it is written under define. So what is the meaning of it? It means that we have to define some dimensions to this rectangle. So for defining the dimensions, we have this option smart dimension. So if I select this option, then here you can see some symbol has been appeared with our arrow. This is the symbol of smart dimension. So if I just select this line and tap here and then press the backspace button and manually type here, let's say 50 from the keyboard, and then press enter, then a dimension of 50 has been assigned. Okay, so if you are new, let me explain these lines to you. These are additional lines. This line, you can see this line, this is the extension line. Okay, this is also an extension line, and this line, this one, this on which we have one and the second arrow, this is called the dimension line. So these lines are for adding some dimensions to this part. Okay, it means from this point to this point we have some dimension, and here it is 50. So what if I select this point and this point, and just like this we can assign some dimension like this. So if I press here, and this time I'm not going to select the backspace button, I'm just manually typing here 30 from the keyboard and then press enter. So this is a professional way of not clicking the backspace button while adding the dimension. Okay, this is some additional work, don't do this. And also do not select 2 points. So if I can delete this dimension and I just select this single line and tap here, and here you can see I have selected only one line, but while selecting the points I have selected 2 points. So clicking one rather than two is much more easy and much more simpler. If we have lost our sketch like this and we can't find our sketch, then you can select this option. This option is zoom to fit, or if we type F from our keyboard, then the sketch will appear. I am clicking here, and here you can see the lost sketch has been appeared here. Or if we have zoom out, I am using the wheel of the mouse. Okay, you can use the wheel of the mouse in order to zoom in and zoom out, but if you just select this button, then you can automatically get this much zoom. And if you want to zoom to some specific area, then you can select this option, zoom to area, and let's say you want to zoom in this much area, and that's how you can zoom to some specific area. Let's say you want to zoom in some more on this area, then you can do it, zoom to fit, and here we go. So these are the units that I have selected. This is by default mmgs, millimeter, grams and seconds. You can change it to IPS, inch, pound, second, or any other, centimeter, meter. It depends on the person. So I always prefer to use this mmgs, which means that these dimensions 30 and 50 are in millimeter. So I'm pressing the escape key, and here you can notice that this sketch has been turned into a shaded one. What is the meaning of this? It means that it is ready for the extrusion or extruded boss. So this sketch is currently in 2D, two-dimensional. Let's say if we want to add some more dimension, let's say if we want to make it a 3D, then we can go to features, we can select this extruded boss base. So extruded boss base means that we can add some material to it. here you can see in the yellow area. This means that we can add material like this. So if we select this extruded boss base, also here you can see the sketch is fully defined, which means that we have defined the sketch completely 30 and this is 50. Okay, which means that the sketch is now fully defined. So if I just drag this arrow like this, we can add material to it. But if you are working like a professional, or if you want to be a professional in SolidWorks, then do not just drag from here. Okay, because let's say this is 50. If we want to add 51.2, then you cannot just add like this. Okay, this is okay. But if you come here and you just, let's say, let me do the unprofessional way. I am pressing the backspace and adding 51.2, then pressing enter. That's how you can do it precisely. And let me do some professional way. I'm not pressing the backspace this time. I'm manually typing 51.2. Press enter. Okay, so this is the way. Do not just always use the backspace button. Okay, just pick here, or check this box, and just like this we can add a third dimension to it. If I expand this apply scene button and I just select this plain white, so this lights up your screen. You can watch it in some better view. If we select this view settings, then here we have multiple options. I have this real view graphics, but if I change this to shadows in shaded mode, then this shadow appears. I personally do not like this, but if you want to keep this, you can, yes, you can keep it. This is an option in SolidWorks, but I do not want to use this. So currently you have this view. So how to rotate the part? In order to rotate the part, you can press the wheel button of your mouse, and you can move the mouse in order to rotate like this. Also, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard. So I am using the arrow keys, left keys, I'm pressing, and then right, up, and down. Also, if you want to use this view orientation option, just click here, and here we have multiple options. This is the left, this is front, this is right view, and this is the back view. If I select this back view, then this is the back side of our part. And also we can select this diametric or isometric, diametric, and trimetric. Many people prefer isometric, so I'm clicking here on isometric, and this is the isometric, which means that we can see three sides of this part. Also, we have other options. I used to prefer this. Just go to customize and just go to commands, and here you can find the standard views. Just click here, and from here, this is the front view. You can pick this and place it here somewhere. Okay, I have already placed here. Okay, so you can manually just place here like this. Just pick and place here like this. So which view you want to place, I have already placed. You can see the front, the back, normal, isometric, top, trimetric, and diametric. I have placed this in the feature tab, and You can place it in any other tab you like. Okay, I have already placed in this markup because I have multiple space here, so I have placed many standard views here, so you can just change the views quickly like this. All right, so how to focus on a specific point. So let's say that I want to focus on this point, so just come here and then zoom in by using the wheel button. Okay, and just like this you can focus on this point. Or let's say I want to focus on this point, then just uh, place the arrow near the point where you want to focus, and you can zoom in by using your mouse button, and just like this we can focus on this point. Now let's build the part or develop the part. So just click here on the surface. I'm going to make something on this surface, so just click on this surface, and here we have multiple options. We have option for sketch, we have option for edit sketch. So if I click on this edit sketch, then this is the previous sketch that we have made, 30, and this is 50. Let's say I want to change the dimensions. Let's say I want to change it to 65. Then press enter, or just check this bar, and if I just check this and exit the sketch, then that's how we can change our previous sketch. Okay, but if I click here and if I can select on the sketch button, then we are making some more thing on our previous design. So expand this bar, and here this time we are going to select the corner rectangle. So let's select this corner rectangle, and here you can see this orange button, this orange point has been appeared. So just click here, and here you can see the dotted orange line. Okay, it means that we do not have to add dimension for the width. It will coincide with the previous one, so I am not going to do this. So click here. Now press the escape button. Now select this smart dimensioning tool, because this is underdefined. In order to properly define it, we have to add some dimensions. So you can select these 2 points or these 2 points in order to specify the dimension for these two lines, because these are equal or parallel. So I'm clicking here because this is much more professional way. We can place this dimension here, but this is not the professional way. Okay, I always prefer to make it at the center here like this. Okay, so double click here, and you can assign some dimension to it. Let's say I'm going to assign 65 and then press enter. And for the height, I can add height. If I select this line, place it here, and let's say I want to add 40 as height. Okay, so that's how we can make the dimension. Also, it becomes a shaded region, which means that it is ready for the extruded boss. Now if I want to make it a coincident relation, so let me delete this. If you want to delete, just select the region you want to delete, or select the line, then press the delete button from your keyboard. So let's select this corner rectangle again. This yellow point appeared from this point, and this time I'm going to make the coincident relation. You can see the dotted orange line. Just select this line, press the escape button, select this smart dimension, and this time if I want to assign the dimension to this says that make dimension driven. So here we have two options: make this dimension driven, leave this dimension driving. So I always prefer to select the first option. This is by default, and then click OK. So what is the meaning of it? Which it means that this line is coincident to some previous line. It has some relation to some previous line, and the previous line also have some dimension assigned. So we cannot assign some more dimension to it. This is a driven dimension. Okay, so that's how some previous relation works, or coincident relation works. So but we can add height to it. So just like previous, we can add height, but let's add here 20 and then press enter. So that's how we add height. So if I check this box now, if I want to add some material to it, then go to features, select extruded boss base, and from here you can add some height to it. Let's say I want to add 20, press enter. Okay, back, just add 10 and then press enter. Okay, so that's how we can add some height to it. Okay, now what if I want to edit this part? Let's say I want to edit the dimension. So just click here, click on edit sketch, and let's say you want to change this dimension. Double click here, change it to 12, press enter, check this box, and exit the sketch. So that's how you can modify this dimension. Okay, modify these parts. That's how you can modify the parts. And now let's say you want to mirror this part here. You can mirror it, but we will learn this mirror command in our advanced tutorials. Let's do it here manually. So click here, click on this surface, click on sketch. Just do the same thing we have done previously. Select this corner rectangle. Here you can see the orange button or the orange point, and make the coincident relation. You can see the dotted line, dotted orange line. Click here, select the smart dimension, select this line, and we have assigned 12 as height, and go to features and then add some material to it. Select extruded boss base. Here you can add 10 millimeter height. Okay, yeah, so that's how we can add material to some parts and modify the parts. And now let's see how we can cut material to some parts. Let's say we want to cut a hole here. Select this surface, click on sketch. You can select this circle. So I am just randomly clicking here. Okay, now this is underdefined. We have to fully define it. How we can do this? Select the smart dimension, select this center of the circle, select this line, and place this dimension here. And here you can manually type 10, then press enter. Okay, so one dimension has been assigned. Now you can select this line, select this point, place this dimension here at the mid, and here you can type 10 again, press enter, and now we are only left with the diameter of this circle. So select the circumference of the circle here like this, and place this dimension here, and the diameter of the circle is, let's say, 7 millimeter. Press enter button, and now you can go to features, and if I select this extruded boss base, then it's not gonna work because it's extruded boss means we always add material to it. Okay, so do not add material to it if you want to cut holes. You always have to select extruded cut in order to cut holes. So select this extruded cut. Okay, so if you want to make a through hole, then you have to expand this option from direction 1, select here through all, here you can see this yellow colored circle. It means that you're going to cut this hole completely. If you just check this box, then here you can see the hole has been made in this part. What if I want to make some more holes? Select this surface, click on sketch. Similarly, we have to select this circle and just make a circle here. Now we have to define this circle. For that, we have to select this smart dimensioning tool, select this line, the point, and just do the same thing we have done previously. Type 10, enter, select this line, the center point of the circle, place the dimension here at the mid, 10, enter, and click on the circumference, place the dimension here, 7, enter. This is the diameter of the circle, and the diameter of the symbol of the diameter is also appeared, the phi, the phi symbol. Okay, and now you can go to features, you can select this extruded cut. Through all has been selected. Check this box, and here we go. The hole has been created in this part. So now it's time to learn how we can chamfer, how we can apply chamfer and fillets. So expand this bar, expand this option here, and here we can see the fillet. So make sure that in this items to fillet window, always select some edges and don't select the faces. If I select the face, then you can't just fillet it. If I check this box, and yeah, this is the error, what's wrong, and here is the error it is written, which means that you cannot just fillet some face. Just click here, press the delete button, and the window has been cleared. Or you can do one more thing. This face has been selected, select this face again, and this has disappeared. So let's say you want to fillet this edge. So just select this line, and here you can see, just like this, we can add some fillets. So I am selecting this line, and okay, don't select this line. So I am just adding fillet to these 3 lines, or just unselect this line as well. Add fillet to just 2 lines, 1 and 2. And what we have here, select this full preview, and you can define the radius from here and here as well. So just like this, I can change the radius of the fillet. Okay, it is written here 12, and if I can check this, and here you can see the fillet has been applied. And now it's time to learn how to apply some chamfer. So expand this and select this chamfer. Again, I am going to select the edges, and just like this you can add chamfers. So this is the chamfer type. The first one is selected, and here is the dimension. You can change this dimension. Let's say you want to add 5, and here you can see degree is 45. Just check this box from here, and here you can see this chamfer has been applied to it. Okay, and now it's time to learn the shell, how to shell the part. So just click on shell, and here you have to select the back side of this part. So you can select this show preview, and here we go. If you want to change the thickness of the shell, you can change it from here. I am changing it to, let's say, 4. Enter, and here you can see the show preview is showing you how it will be look like. If I just check this from here, and here you can see the shell has been applied. Click on this face, and here we have the appearances. If I drop down this menu, and here we can apply the appearance to multiple options: the face, the only chamfer part, the complete body, the part. I'm selecting this chamfer one because I only want to apply the material on the chamfer. So click here, and this automatically, this option will be appeared. If I can go to plastics, and if I select this high gloss, and here we have multiple options. I'm selecting this red one, and here you can see the material has been applied to the chamfer. So just like this, you can apply any material to any part. If I just check this box, so this is the end of this lesson, in which we have learned the basics of SOLIDWORKS. We will see many advanced features of our SOLIDWORKS in our upcoming tutorial. Just don't miss them, and watch the next tutorials if you want to learn SOLIDWORKS like a professional. So thanks for watching.